So good evening everyone, and welcome over here to Hollywood. It is Mitchell, aka The Walk in Orlando, and we are back here at Disney's Hollywood Studios today. Decided to come out for an evening time. We came out a couple weeks ago, and I had a lot of camera issues. So we're back actually to try this again. No, but we're also over here because evening times here at Hollywood Studios are right now the best times, and we are just taking in as much of these low crowds as we can right now. Just because a couple weeks, in about 16 days, 50th starts, so a lot of these low crowd levels will be going away. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, leave a like, and stick around for today's Hollywood adventure. Alright, so what we're actually going to do is we got a return time for Rock and Roller Coaster, but also because it is dinner time, we have not actually eaten at ABC Commissary since they've reopened, and they have a whole new, brand new menu. So we want to go over here and check that out. So we went ahead and mobile order already. Had a weird issue with Kayla, thought it disappeared, and then it came back out of nowhere. But just working our way down here, because the ABC Commissary is, if you're looking for it, is from where Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is, to the left, down this walkway, right here, that building. Okay, so came over here, like I said, the ABC Commissary. I got the buffalo chicken, like grilled cheese, which has like 4 different cheeses, including cream cheese apparently. Little side of buffalo sauce, which actually is like in a fancy little cup, and some steak fries. Kayla got the shrimp tacos with rice and like what, black beans?
Yeah.
So, now what was the drink? Like a slushy?
It was like a apple slushy with boba.
Nice.
Cream. I think it's cookies and cream.
Oh. So Kayla stopped off at the Trolley Car Cafe, which is the Starbucks location here, and got the ghost cupcake. Overall, meal was okay. Like, it wasn't the worst that I've ever had, and it wasn't like top, but like, you know, it's different because like having like shrimp tacos and then a grilled cheese that has 5 different cheeses and grilled chicken. Okay, so ABC Commissary has a unique, I like the unique variety they have to offer, from like the shrimp, pork tacos to the grilled cheese. They even have a plant-based burger as well. So it's a good option, but it's just, I don't know. There's better things here. I think Woody's Lunchbox is probably the best quick service here at Hollywood Studios. And then the Bacalao Express is pretty good, even though I know it is just burgers. They make the burgers there are actually pretty good. So we got to head on over to Sunset Boulevard because it is time for our fast pass, not fast passes, our return time for Rock and Roller Coaster, which we haven't done in a little bit of time. So it's gonna be fun to do that. So crowd levels aren't that low because Tower of Terror is posting a 25-minute wait. And I think Slinky Dog Dash was a 55 or 60-minute wait. So it's not super slow tonight, but it's definitely not like what studios could be. Now I can tell you if Fantasmic was here, this crowd would be very hopping right now because this would be about the time they start loading up for one of the shows about this time. Alright, now we're up here to do Rock and Roller Coaster. So for our return time, it's actually posting a 35-minute wait, so not horrendously bad. So, but I think we're gonna try to ask for the front like we normally do because our favorite, that's the favorite spot. Actually, it's the best spot to ride Rock and Roller Coaster on. So something I was realizing as we got off of Rock and Roller Coaster, we were going through the gift shop because most Disney attractions drop you into a gift shop. None of the merchandise that says Rock and Roller Coaster on it doesn't say Aerosmith anymore. So I know it's been like that for a while, but now there's this huge rumor with Aerosmith being owned by another company now. What is Disney gonna do with Rock and Roller Coaster? And in my opinion, I don't know yet. I like it, I like what it does. I kind of wish they'd updated that pre-show because that pre-show is very, very dated at this point. So, I don't know. I don't really have an idea what it could be. Leave a comment what you guys might think it might, what they should do with it, because I really don't know. There's always these people talking about that they should do like a power line thing, but the Goofy movie is not nearly as popular with like today's kids as it was like when me and Kayla were growing up. So I don't know. We'll see what happens for it in the future. No news on it right now. So now as we're walking up, because we're actually going to go towards Toy Story Land to try to get a return time for Slinky Dog Dash, because Kayla really wants to ride Slinky Dog Dash at night, and I don't blame her. So we're going to stop in here because this is like the Pixar shop area, so we're going to stop in here, see if there's anything new we might see. First, gotta put my mask back on. I do really appreciate right outside the Hyperion Theater right here, they have this giant screen that tells you all of the wait times, because we literally stood here for like, what, just like 5 minutes now watching it go through, trying to decide what we're going to do while we wait for Slinky Dog Dash. What is interesting is Rise of Resistance is only up to group 133 today, and sometimes this late in the day they're up to 160 to 170 by this point if they're running at full capacity, so maybe went down earlier. So I feel like I've done a disservice to my mom, who has raised me to love the Mickey bars, because I actually thoroughly enjoy the Mickey sandwiches, because we were like looking for something to snack on and something that was nice and cool and sweet, so we got Mickey sandwiches. So there's the Mickey sandwich, so it's a cookies and cream ice cream between two like chocolate cookies type things on the side, I think like a small cake. I am still very glad that Mickey and Minnie got their own attraction here at like any of the Disney parks, and I'm really glad that this turned out as well as it did. Like, I think it's an amazing ride, it's really cool, it's unique. It's a really good replacement for the Great Movie Ride. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, like, the Great Movie Ride shouldn't have gone away. There's a Great Movie Ride lovers. But for what this ended up being, it's a great replacement for the Great Movie Ride. So we want to take a quick little stroll through Walt Disney Presents, because I just love walking through here, because it talks about all the stuff for Walt's history, like everything he went through. And I just love looking at the old pictures of Walt Disney and everything, from him talking about the Florida project with Epcot, to him here talking about it, to him actually at Disneyland at, I think, Nature's Wonderland or something like that. Him working on the animatronics for Tiki Room. Of course, him next to a train, because Walt's always next to a train. But it always starts from the very beginning.
My favorite is Walt's desk right here.
Oh, I love Walt's desk though. Walt's
initial limit.
Love it. This all goes into, this all goes back into like Kingdom Keepers. Something about Kingdom Keepers.
I wouldn't know, and you won't give me the book.
I still think one of my favorite stories about Walt is he created the Carrollwood Pacific Railway and as a hobby, where he literally would ride around on it. It was his little hobby that he loved. Which this then it created the idea of Disneyland because of that. Now we have all these Disney parks to all enjoy because of one man's dream of creating a place where families can go, to now you've got all of this, which I kind of like. I kind of like you have the history of Walt Disney, and then you've got the parks nowadays, from California Adventure to like Animal Kingdom to overseas, and I love all of the displays. I'm sorry, these are like some of my favorite things. I would love to just have them in my house somewhere. So we came into this back area right here. This is normally where like Mike and Sully have been meeting before the pandemic. And they built this whole queue for the meet and greet area. And you see it's designed, but the big thing is, there's Boo's door. And I do like, you can see the canister fills up. That's cool though. They didn't have to let us come back here, but Kayla made some comment and she's like, do you want to come see it? So we're like, sure, why not? So if you come on over here to Walt Disney Presents, which is where they have the One Man's Dream, and sometimes they play sneak peeks of the new movies that might be coming out. If you go all the way to the very back, where the entrance to the theater is, you tell them that you want to become a citizen of Walt Disney World. And what they have is they actually have a book that you can actually put your name in, put the date, and then sometimes they will give you a little certificate that says you were a citizen of Walt Disney World. Now they said right now they're not handing things out still because of the pandemic, but it's unique because you actually get to write your name down, the date, and where you're from, and they keep that book forever. So like Kayla said, she came in 2017, signed the book, and then like she even has like a picture of the certificate. And now she goes back and signed for 2021. So what, 4 years later? So kind of a cool thing, I didn't know that. All right, so now we're coming into Toy Story Land, and I will put this out here as a proclamation. Toy Story Land at night is easily either not the best, but one of, if not the best, one of the best nighttime lands The theming is done so well. I love the Christmas lights are used. The lighting is done really well, and I really just feel like you're in a backyard where there's just enough lights. But also, if you watch Slinky Dog, watch the lights underneath him change as he comes around on it. So right now it's blue. Look when he goes by. It's now red and white, and it's changing. So it's a very cool little thing, honestly. So. Alright, so now we're actually going to do Alien Swirling Saucer because it is only posting a 5-minute wait. So we're going to do this, and hopefully by the time we get off of it, it'll be time to do Slinky Dog Dash. So Kayla said that she doesn't think she's ever done Alien Swirling Saucer at night. Honestly, Swirling Saucer at night is better because of all the lighting and everything. But we were talking about I can't wait for Christmas because I hope they put the Christmas overlay into this. Of like $15. Oh God, oh God, a little jittery. Oh, here we go. It's this middle one. Oh, here we go again. I just farted. I'm getting more rattled than on a wooden coaster. All right, now it is time for us to do Slinky Dog Dash at night. What? I am.
Here we go.
Oh God! Look, Galaxy's Edge. Oh God! Bunny Hills. Bunny Hills. Oh gosh. Listen, Slinky Dog Dash at night, as Kayla says, it's like 6 times better because a lot of the stuff actually you can see better. So like the second launch, when it says go, 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 it actually lights up, and as you are about ready to launch, it starts from the very last one all the way to the front, and then you see the fiery, like the spinny things that like have fire on it. So honestly, if you can ride it, just ride it at night. Well, at least we got on Slinky Dog Dash. It is still, like I said, late at night Toy Story is the best. I have a whole video talking about you could do all 3 of these attractions at night and get them done in an hour. So it really makes it ideal. Like if you want to come during the day, it's great, because especially if you want to try to get on Rise of Resistance. But if you don't, are not like too big about Rise of Resistance, coming later in the day to Hollywood Studios is great, because you can just walk onto a lot of stuff here, especially since right now they're on Phantasmic. That might all change though whenever that does come back, but I don't anticipate that coming back till early next year. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and make our way towards the exit of Hollywood Studios. Yeah, there's still a little more time. We could probably get on a couple more attractions, but kind of a nice little evening out. We got to go over and try the food over at ABC Commissary, got to ride Rock and Roller Coaster, got to ride Slinky Dog Dash at night, and had some good snacks and some Mickey ice cream sandwiches. So, but with all that being said, we do head off from a really fun little evening trip out here to Hollywood Studios. We will see y'all next time.